Welcome back. I'll be honest, Aries, I am in no mood to do readings, but I need to keep pushing myself because I really have no reason to not want to. I literally have stuff to do, but it's not so I don't know if this is your guys' energy and that's why I pushed through, because if it was my energy, I would not. But I feel like I might be harboring your energy. So maybe right now you guys are feeling unmotivated. Maybe right now you guys are feeling like you just don't want to do shit. I did feel like my energy, my mind was trying to pull me into a negative space. But I was like, no, we're not doing that today. That's not on the agenda. So, I don't know. These cupboards don't close anymore. Anyway, so we are doing... Oh, what are we doing? Well, how did I say it? What, if anything, is blocking you? Or hindering you? Or in your way? Whatever it is, right? As I was pulling cards, because I always... You guys know I do my deck of cards. And then I pull out for myself information. I do... So I can pull out first my energy out of the storyline. But then also... Where is that deck? I'm missing a deck. But also so that I can feel the way that the cards work together. Oh, it's there. It's just I can't see it because it's dark. And as I was pulling it out, that's what he said. I was getting mad at what was coming out. I was so annoyed, and I was like, "Fuck this! I don't like these cards." So I picked out another set of cards, another deck, and it literally doubled down and went on what I had already said, and I was like, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. So no, it said what it said, and that's that. Oh shit, I haven't even asked anything yet. Come on, Aries. Alright, what if anything is holding your black? Wow. That's a first. Back. Holding you back. Or hindering you. Alright? You got woman holding a heart. Victory. And oh, you got 4. I was gonna get 2. Victor, all tied up. Now that I'm thinking that I had that split, maybe some of you guys are African American. I'm not sure why that I had that Freudian slip. I'm the least. I don't know what to tell you guys why that came out. I'm gonna be like that person. I have black friends. I don't have any friends. I don't even have my own culture friends, bro. I have no friends. So listen, it's not because I don't want to have friends. It's just it's hard to make friends as an adult, and when you outgrow your old friends, I have people that I talk to and people that I consider friends. But for me, friendship is it's a position and you gotta fill it, and I've never had anybody fill it and be able to fill it correctly, right? I've always had those negative friendships. So I don't know. Adjacent possibilities. Okay, Aries, I feel like you guys what's blocking you is that you haven't made up your mind about something specific. I do feel like there's somebody that's holding your heart. You got 44 here, which gives me 8, which is healing. And then with 4, I get healing heart, healing home, which is Cancer, right? You could have Cancer in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody that's a Cancer. Maybe this woman's a Cancer, right? And you wanting victory. You're all tied up in your mind, though. And the worst part is that you're still dealing with other options. This makes no sense. And so, this one did come out kind of to the side, or at least I put it a little bit off to the side. And, it's almost like this person has walked away or is walking away. I don't like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to have to say it because that's just what it is. And they're looking back saying, I'm leaving. I'm going. It's time for me to go. Right? And I didn't like saying that, even though who the fuck I don't care. I have no idea what this I don't know what this is, but this is I don't feel like she's looking back saying, are you coming? I feel like she's looking back as in like that moment of it's time to go for them, right? It's time to go with adjacent possibilities. So it could be that this person, or you are, right? It could be that maybe you're walking away and you're looking back, maybe looking back to see if they're coming, or looking back to see that moment, right? That moment where, you know, in those romantic movies where they look back, that final look back of goodbye. That's what I'm getting. He wasn't there? Okay. Alright, let's start clarifying. I'm gonna... Alright, do I wanna... I can't remember now. Why? Okay, let's just clarify with tarot, and then we'll do... Okay, let's clarify woman holding a heart. And you know what? Look, she has a black heart on her arm. Is that a heart? Look at that. I'm telling you, there's something here with the color black. Like a black heart. I feel though like this person is holding your heart, or you hold this person's heart. It's actually, the energy of this is kind of sad. It's almost like the two people that love each other, but yet one of them can't seem to get their shit together or figure it out, or maybe made already different moves in life. It's making me want to cry. And they don't end up together. Let's clarify woman holding a heart. Death in reverse. The Fool in reverse. There is an ending here, and I feel like you never move forward. You decided not to move forward with the Lovers in reverse, bro. Actually, this deck is reversed, so I'm just going to take the first one. Then I'm going to turn it, and then we'll go from there. But I will take Death in reverse first. I do feel like there was an ending here. It could have been ending a relationship, a cycle, something. There was some kind of ending here, and it feels like it never picked up back again. The ending has stayed where it was, right? With the Three of Wands, you were waiting for your ships to come in. I don't know what you were waiting for. What were you waiting for? Oh, maybe you were getting divorced. You were in a different relationship. Maybe that was adjacent possibilities. Maybe you're already married, Aries, or they were married, or you were waiting for them to choose you. Don't ever wait for somebody to choose you, especially if they're fucking married. That is not, no. Especially if they're married, right? I feel like there was an ending. Maybe you guys were waiting for an ending. Look, there's a bride here. Maybe this person was married and you guys were waiting for them to leave them out in the cold, like to exit this, right? And get a divorce. Because you wanted to come together with the Two of Cups. Let's clarify the walking away card. Okay, so Seven of Cups. Yeah. I think this is they. If it isn't they, then it's you, whatever. Just flip it, right? Remember, when you're dealing with someone that you're mirroring, I can be reading it, and I could be reading you to you, them to you. You know what I mean? Like, it can flip. Yeah, this person is moving on to different opportunities. They're not waiting, which is what you should do. You should never wait for anybody. I don't care what. They're starting new projects. They're living their best life. This person, though, has learned their lesson. I feel like this person has learned their lesson. I feel like in the past, this is somebody that would give their all and would actually be very loyal, even to people that weren't loyal to them, right? This person has learned their lesson and is now walking away because they know that they're not going to wait for anyone. They're not going to stop their lives because of you being married. You're over there married and growing with someone else and maybe possibly even have kids and all this and all that. No. In fact, if I don't know, if this was me, and you're married, I'd be like, yo, stay married. Because no, just no, bro, just no. For me, it's like, I'll see you in a few years. Yeah, seeing the full truth. It's like, I'll see you in a few years. If you're single, great. If I'm single, great. If not, like, I don't know what to tell you. But, nah. I don't know. This person is walking away, though. Heartbroken. But they are walking away. And they are going towards many opportunities. I feel like this person is just, like, taking all the opportunities. And I feel like this person is walking away. This was something they needed to do. It was part of their lesson, like to let go and move forward, right? And I feel like it was part of your lesson to make a karmic choice, or a choice where you needed to choose. It could be that some of you guys weren't actually married, maybe just in a relationship, whatever it was. And some of you guys made a choice, and some of you guys made no choice, and that was a choice, right? And I just saw 1111. Moving forward. This person is moving forward. Okay, let's go deeper. That's what he said. Alright. Let's clarify death, or 44. So maybe you guys are feeling very unmotivated because you guys are feeling a little bit heartbroken. Maybe you guys are feeling like what you wanted, or what you thought you were going to get, what you thought was going to happen. I just heard never chosen. And that's really sad. That's really sad, Aries. But never chosen for a reason. Never chosen for a reason, trust me. You'll be chosen by the right ones. Yeah, look, death in reverse. There is somebody else. There's a snake. Deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, seduction, sexuality, counterproductive. Yeah, this person is with someone that's actually very karmic. Or you are. Right? I do feel like this person or you are with someone that does not align with you, and they still made the choice to stay. And that's fine. Like, that's absolutely fine. If that's what they want to do, that's their life. It's time for you to move forward. And with the 3 of Wands here and victory, I feel like you're still going to get victory, right? I feel like if this is you, you have moved away from this and moved away from them because you can't be around this shit, right? And you are getting your happily ever after. Look at this shit. It's the sun. You are now setting course to whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're going to do. But I feel like for a minute you guys weren't moving. I feel like for a minute you were stuck on someone and waiting to see what they were doing. And I think you weren't doing it consciously. I think you were doing it unconsciously, like kind of sitting there and waiting, like this person's gonna come back, or this person's gonna come, or what are they gonna do? And I feel like you sat yourself in a little bit of a waiting position, right? But now you're kind of seeing the truth and the clarity of the situation, and you're moving forward. Yeah, you feel like this person is self-interested. And I feel like they are too, to be honest with you. This is somebody that if they're going to lose, they don't want to do something. Even if what they're going to get is they're going to gain, like, yeah. I don't know. Let's clarify. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden things here. There's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of unknowns. This person doesn't share anything. This person never gave you the truth. They never gave you the answers to what you needed. This person could have even like just ghosted and never told you the truth about what was going on. They might have even lied about being married or being with someone. Or they haven't even told you that they are with someone, right? And you kind of had to find that out on your own. I feel like all the information you've kind of figured out on this person has been on your own. This person, though, does love your communication. They feel peace whenever they speak to you or they're around you. They feel harmony. They feel, like, playful. And it's, like, the only time that they ever feel playful is when they're around you. And I just saw 444. They love your guys' communication. They feel like they can talk to you about anything, right? They feel like you're very in tune with others, though. Like, you're very good at reading other people. You're very good at reading what other people need, right? And remember I said you guys might have Cancer? That's a very strong Cancer trait. They want to collaborate you bring them such immense joy just from you being who you are. But this person can't get out of their fucking mind. They can't get out of their mind. They just can't. What exactly is holding them back? Let's ask that. What exactly is holding them back? Whoa. Yeah. They don't have the strength to come forward. They're afraid. They're afraid of coming forward. And they feel like they don't have the clarity that they need to move forward. It's almost like somebody that can't see through the fog, so they won't move forward till the fog moves. And little do they know that the fog actually clears up like 10 steps ahead, but they're too afraid to move, to even go into the fog. So they're not going to move till the fog clears, but the karmic lesson is trust us and move. And this person is saying, nah. So they're not listening to their intuition. And they feel like they don't have the strength or the resolve. They could also be really focused on something else. I am getting job here, career. Yeah, they're trying to stabilize their life. It could be that they got divorced and they just still haven't come forward. Or it could be that they haven't. They're stable. And even if you're stable with like, even if, okay, so look, you know how many people settle? They settle for like, okay, we get along, we're cool, like this isn't magical, but it's alright, right? People do it a lot, and it feels like this person could, it's steady, it's not great, it's not, you know, and it's crazy because why would you ever be with someone else when you feel so much love for another person? Like, that's insane. I could not, like, I would not, right? Like, if I'm like, have those feelings of in love, right? Not like love, because I love my ex-husband, I love him. I'm not in love with him. I would never go back with him. I don't want to. I have none of those feelings, right? So, but when I give into a relationship, it's like I give myself. I don't think, oh, I'm going to go in and be with you, but hope this person comes back. No, I'm expecting us to, like, I'm moving forward thinking that, you know, we're going this way, right? Not, I'm moving forward, but I'm hoping that somebody else returns. At least that's not how I think. I don't know. That's not how I work. But I do feel like this person is the one that's walking away, or you guys are walking away and you have a shit ton of opportunities coming in, money, just a lot, everything from everywhere. You guys, if you're single, you could be dating, new job, new businesses, new health. You're just doing everything. It's almost like the universe is like, cool, you walked away from this, you didn't wait, so here's a whole bunch of shit to live your best life, right? Let's clarify walking away. They want to be real specific. I think one turned, actually, but why am I hearing that song? I've been working on the railroad. Oh, one fell out. Walking away. It does say diamond ring, proposal, engagement, agreement, next level, promise, partnership, statement of intention. This person or you guys might actually take it how you see it. Take it how the story's going, right? This person might actually be meeting someone else that they're going to get married to. The next person they meet or come together with might be the person that they end up with. Yeah. This person is moving into union with someone else. And if this is you, then you're moving into union with someone else. Because this person couldn't get their shit together. And that's okay. Like, that's fine. As long as you get your happily ever after, right? We're not going to hate them. We're not going to be mad. It's cool. Yeah, you're going to start growing. Things are going to start changing. There's small beginnings, but there's going to be big-ass results, right? There's so much good stuff that's going to come in, right? Yeah, everything's coming in. Everything's coming in. You're beginning almost like innocently, but you're beginning a new chapter of life. And I feel like you're whoever this person is, or whoever you are, like I said, if you're this person, then you already know you made your decision, and this is what it is. This is blocking you. You decided to stay up in your head, and this is what's blocking you from getting your happily ever after. And this person is walking away and getting their happily ever after, and possibly even marrying the next person they get with. If this is them, you're walking away, you're going to be marrying the next person that you deal with, the next relationship, whatever it is, right? And you have so many opportunities coming in. It's insane. Okay? Yeah. I feel like this might be you guys, Aries, because this is what's blocking you, right? I do feel like you are all tied up. You can't seem to make a decision on, you're afraid to move forward. And you're not making the moves. You're not making the moves. Like, if you're going to be afraid, you're going to lose opportunities. You're going to lose opportunities because you don't want to take the steps forward. And if you don't want to get, like, let's say you're married, you don't want to get divorced, that's absolutely fine. You shouldn't. You should stay married. Because, yeah, you should, yeah, just, that's a whole other reading, though. Alright, Aries. So, basically, what's blocking you is, I feel like you have adjacent possibilities. You're afraid to move forward. And you are just not making a choice. And not making a choice is a choice. That was my foot, by the way, if you guys can hear that. I don't have carpet. I have a whatever the fuck that is. Alright, let's get you guys some guidance. I keep hearing it. I've been working on the real world all the live long day. $18. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. I am kind-hearted. Yeah. Make sure that not only your life is aligned, though, also. Like, okay, let's say you're doing what you're aligned with, but you're with the wrong person. You're still not in alignment. It's almost like you're going separate. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like your soul's over here, but your 3D is over here. Like, it doesn't work that way. Eventually, it's going to crack. And then what you wanted is not going to be there available anymore. You'll still find love, I'm sure. You'll still find love, but it's not going to be that highest level. The one that was meant to, that one, right? That's why people always are like, oh, it's the one that got away. No, they didn't get away. You just made your choice to fucking continue doing your bullshit. And they moved forward and they elevated and they got with their highest possible outcome. You chose to stay there. Oh, the timing wasn't right. Who the fuck are you to say the timing wasn't right? You don't claim that. The universe claims that. The universe, I'm pretty sure, is guiding this person and they're fighting it. So, or you guys, right? Oh, I'm busy. The universe doesn't give a fuck if you're busy. They're trying to guide you to something that's going to be greater than yourself. And they don't care if you're busy. So, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Let's get one more. $11. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. What did I say? You guys are being led and you guys aren't listening. So, This is what's blocking your movement forward. And I feel like you guys already know that. Obviously, if you're not making a choice, you would know that you were making, I'm not moving. What's happening? I'm not walking forward. Well, that's why you're not going forward. You're not moving forward. Alright, Aries, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped. I hope you guys can follow your intuition and go to your highest path. Alright? If not, I still hope you the best. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. Bye.